From the creators of Halo with Portals comes their innovative newest game, Halo 5 with Portals, proudly standing tall to splash some cold water on today's barren desert of creativity in the first-person shooter genre. So proud, in fact, co-founder of 1047 Games, Ian Proul, took to the stage of 2025 Summer Games Fest to boldly wear a hat saying, "Make FPS great again," and loudly proclaim,
"We've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
He's speaking my language. I too think shooters used to be more innovative than they are now. Let's hear what creative, fresh experience Splitgate 2 is using this stage to announce. One that their Twitter page claimed is bigger than a campaign. Like it's gonna change the landscape of gaming forever. It's
What the scallop? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's f***ing awesome.
Well, maybe they're not saying their game is all that different. Maybe they're talking about their business strategies, their monetization. Maybe that's the big outlier here. In this sea of free-to-play, FOMO-based, microtransaction-dominated FPS games, what is Splitgate 2 doing to stand out from the crowd and make FPS great again? Free-to-play, FOMO-based battle passes that expire, and right now you're looking at a cosmetic bundle that costs $80 to purchase, which is apparently on sale from its full price of $145. For skins, right? Like everyone's hearing me on this. $145 for skins. Nintendo lit the internet on fire for announcing the new Mario Kart would be $80. Splitgate 2 tells us that's ridiculous. Don't spend that much on a game. Come spend that much on gun camos. Like, this is the sale price. This is not the full price. This is the version they're proud to announce is on discount. But Kingard, it's free to play. Don't like the microtransactions, don't buy the microtransactions. I mean, when all the backlash started, Splitgate also defended themselves this way in this tweet right here, reading, "We understand your criticism. This pack features our most unique skins with complex animations and artwork. We have a variety of cheaper options. The game is free to play, and you don't need to buy anything to enjoy it to its fullest. Nothing is pay to win and never will be." What if customization is part of me enjoying the game to its fullest? Which it is. To those that hold Splitgate's position on this, I envy your short-term memory and being able to forget how an emphasis on the store and not the game's content or functionality has objectively made series like Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, and Destiny worse over time, or just how the first Splitgate got yoinked out from underneath players no matter how much they spent on skins. But the fact that in-game purchases like this are predatory is actually not even the point here. And despite how the Splitgate Twitter account tries to defend itself, it's not even about the game being fun either. It's just hypocrisy that's making people turn on Splitgate 2. I've had a decent enough time with Splitgate 2 so far, but fun and derivative aren't mutually exclusive. Splitgate 2 might have gotten a decently warm reception before Summer Games Fest, but it's also arguably the most derivative, high-profile FPS game I've seen in the last several years.
Domination.
Except maybe Delta Force. Some inspiration's fine, especially when it's several games in the same genre. There's bound to be a little overlap, and that's okay. But when you come out of the gates trashing all your competitors live on stage, then take to Twitter to call out somebody who works on COD for all their games looking the same, that may be hilarious and I may agree with that messaging, but that doesn't make Splitgate 2, a Frankenstein's monster mishmash of other games on the market, any more unique from the exact games 1047 is going out of their way to criticize. If you're gonna talk the talk that your competitors all suck, then walk the walk and don't copy them as you clearly have when making Splitgate 2. What started as applause for a new, decent FPS title changed almost overnight to people calling 1047 out over this hypocrisy, and shockingly, they responded pretty fast. They cut the price of that nanite bundle in half and posted a response video.
"We hear you loud and clear on the store prices. And so that Nanoswarm bundle, we're cutting the price in half. Some of the other items in the shop we're reducing prices across the board. And we're going to keep monitoring it. We're going to keep listening. But that's what we're taking action on today. We're also going to be issuing refunds for the kind of the difference in pricing for the split coin that you spent. You will get that back. So now and going forward, this will be the new standard that we set. And we're going to keep listening.
Cutting prices and saying you're listening to players is great. That's awesome to hear. But it does still feel like 2 steps forward and 1 step back when you use an apology as an excuse to dunk on a competitor while claiming ignorance.
How the hell did this happen in the first place? Like $80 bundle, like that's not the 1047 way. No excuse, of course. Like I should have been on this. Essentially what happened is our former head of monetization, who happened to come from Call of Duty, was with us for less than a year and was very aggressive on the pricing. Unfortunately, things slipped through the cracks, and so that's how we ended up with an $80 bundle.
But why are they getting so much heat for micros and battle passes when other games do the same thing, you may ask? It may seem unfair, the treatment that Splitgate 2 is getting, but you gotta remember, they did it to themselves. Like if I made a game and it had pre-order bonuses and pay to progress and microtransactions and customization that was paywalled, you guys would call me out for it, and rightfully so, because that's the bet I've made with my messaging since I started this channel. Same goes for Splitgate. The bet they made was trashing competitors for being unoriginal and ruining the FPS genre, then released a game without a single original bone in its body, except for adding portals to a battle royale, I guess, and then expected people not to point that out. So that's why people are turning on Splitgate 2. I will say some other people did because they think the Make FPS Great Again was a political statement. Ian says it wasn't, and I think I believe him on this. Trump doesn't have a trademark on everyone who wants to make something as good as it once was. Dare I say great again? Boo! And not everyone who says something like that is doing so because of politics. I wish somebody would make Call of Duty, Halo, or Battlefield great again. Doesn't mean I'm using this platform to endorse a politician. But regardless, you got people who do think that, so they've said they're not supporting Splitgate anymore because of it. It's too soon to see if it'll be another X-Defiant and shut down in a year, or go the distance, or just get flat out rug pulled like the first Splitgate did. Yeah, how are those Splitgate 1 skins going? You enjoying using them still? But who knows, maybe the game will speak for itself, it'll resonate with people, and it'll enjoy a long, fruitful run of live service. I don't think anyone's beyond redemption, and I'll be interested to see if 1047 pulls out of this, what player retention looks like, and if they will actually make FPS great again, or just mold into more of the same of it as this controversy dies down. But whatever happens, just remember, it rarely matters how great or different somebody says their game will be. I mean, have you ever seen someone promoting their game that didn't say it was going to be awesome? Except maybe Marathon. It matters what they can show, and there's a lot of games out there fighting for our attention and money right now that need to show their best. So many, in fact, I'll put a video about how new competition is killing the gaming industry as we know it, in a good way, right here. If it's not there yet though, consider subscribing so you don't miss it. As always, thanks for watching. Carry on, you kings. If you'll excuse me, I think I have a dog to go play fetch with.